formed. I mean, that's like coming in and your 2-year-old's pouring the cereal on their head, and you tell them, don't do that, it makes a mess. The 2-year-old laughs at you. You don't get mad at the 2-year-old pouring cereal on their head. You realize it's a 2-year-old. And so you're like, governments using the military, bad. Mega banks creating false currency and signing you onto the debt, bad. And the public's like, no, like a child at you. Feel sorry for them. Plant the seed dozens of times with them laughing. This is how we're going to beat the globalist. I mean, it's not even a debate. Who cares if some poor person who's ignorant laughs at you? It'd be like if you pulled up to some, autistic person's house and you said your house is on fire and they went, ooh, and ran past you. So what? You call the fire department. You saved them. They don't know. Don't take it personal when people that never read a history book, never studied geopolitical issues, laugh at you. It's our job to warn them and move on. And so I enjoy it when people laugh at me. I enjoy it because it means I'm having an effect. They wouldn't have Nightline, MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, New York Times, Rolling Stone, New York Daily News attacking me and lying about me if I wasn't hurting them badly. They're tyrants. With my tax money in my name, they're murdering innocent people worldwide for resources. I don't like them. And so if I can stab them with a truth ice pick and discredit them and watch them bleed out, I mean, they can laugh at me all day. They can sit there and slap me in the face. It's basically they just slap me. And I'm just jabbing them like a foot-long ice pick at them. Just keep slapping me. I'm not worried about this. I'm going to keep shoving this all the way in you. Oh, you think that's funny? Here, how about some in your neck? You understand that? And now they're going, okay, FEMA camps, get ready to arrest them, get ready to shut the internet off. Go ahead, do all that. You don't understand. We already put the poison in your drink. You already drank it. Now, you may be able to go on for a while longer, like Johnny Cash says, but sooner or later we're going to cut you down. Don't you get it? We saw your game plan. We called it. Now, when you carry the rest of your program out, do you think people are going to listen to you or us, even if you've killed me? No, I live on. No amount of algorithms and internet expunging systems are going to stop it. People are taping this. They're saving hard copies. They're making copies. They've got the truth. It lives on. You're not stopping jack crap. In my one conscious existence in this universe, I stood for decency and life, and you people stand for death, and we are going to destroy you. No wonder you want life extension, because you think everything is just about this one life. You don't understand that ideas live on through the future. Or maybe you do with all your genetic engineering, trying to wreck and override everything that created eons, that took eons to develop. I'm done ranting. I'm told we're almost ready here to go with the hour-and-a-half plus transmission. Do take your time, because, we've done tape shows before where I get mad and F-bomb gets left in there. I'm trying to even expunge that from my own lifestyle. That way it doesn't even happen when I'm doing it here. Well, you want to play crazy like Alex Jones? We'll come back with a full show? All right, cue that up and we'll do that. It's not that I couldn't keep talking. It's just when I start tying my words up in knots, it's time to get off the air. God almighty. It's the same thing over and over again. At Waco in 1993, when the Bradley fighting vehicles were ramming the church and machine gunning anybody that came out, because the FLIR footage got released later, came out in the congressional hearings, never made the news. They would say, come out. We're peaceful, hands up. And when they came out, they'd shoot them and run over their bodies with the tanks. And then the military posed with the skulls of dead kids and thought it was really cool. They were in the church records building, and they went and put an explosive on top of the building and killed everybody inside with an anti-personnel weapon, a bunker-busting mine. And I thought about Delta Force and people that were there celebrating killing some U.S. kids, 2, 3-year-olds. I mean, even if their parents were bad people, which a lot of them weren't. I mean, God, you really are evil. I mean, you're just looking to kill somebody so you can, be in the locker room and, I killed some people. Killed some kids? I mean, if you're so tough, go join a boxing club or a jiu-jitsu club or something. I mean, you want to, some year-old splatter them with a mine and then celebrate with their little skulls like you're a tough guy? God, man, as a God-fearing person, the universe hates you. I mean, you don't have any idea what you're opening yourself up to. And you're very, very sad creatures. The good news is most of our military is not bad people. And my point of getting into Waco is that they said we're not assaulting. It's like Mars Attacks. We got to get that clip where the aliens are running around shooting people with plasma rays, disintegrating them, and they'll say, "Don't run, we are your friends," and people stop. "Oh, you're my friend?" "Yeah," and they'd shoot them and then laugh. That's a military tactic. Even if you know it's ridiculous when they're assaulting you, to say we're not assaulting you makes you think, "Oh, you're not assaulting me." It's kind of like that scene in Private Ryan that's based on a composite of true stories where they're fighting in the blown-up house, and the German soldier and the U.S. Army soldier, and the U.S. soldier is he's starting to overpower the German who's trying to stab him with this big dagger, and the U.S. soldier's is about to beat him, and the German goes, "Oh no, let's be friends, stop," and the guy gives up for a minute, and he just drives that knife right into his heart. And so they just broadcast, "We're not assaulting," as they're machine gunning and setting it on fire. That's the same thing. TSA says, "We're not groping kids." They get caught groping on video. "Okay, we're going to stop that." Never stop it. Or, "We're not stripping old ladies." And, "Oh, well, stripping, but we don't call it stripping." And we're not trying to pass the NDAA that affects citizens, secret arrest army on the streets. Then it all comes out and they go, "Okay, we are. What's the big deal?" Or, "We're not building FEMA camps." "Well, here's all the purchase orders. Now you're manning them." "Well, let's not discuss it." Again, it's a total disrespect. And so the New World Order I'm in the lock with the New World Order. They got a dagger pushing it right at me. It's starting to go into my shirt. I got to get fired up, overpower them, get the dagger away, bare minimum. And they're telling me, "I'm not trying to drive this in your heart. Never mind all the stuff we put in your water. Just don't ever mind it." And I'm like, "Come on, public, we got to hold this back." The public's like, "But they say they want to be friends." That's going to kill you. You understand that? You cannot hesitate. You've got to go research this information now. We're going to go to this video clip and come back with the hour-and-a-half plus info. The ball is in your court. The article, everything bibliographed. Is it pearls before swine? I don't think it is. But even if your neighbors, friends, and family laugh at you, you've got a responsibility to give it to them. Because listen, 5% won the war against the British. It's always been a tiny minority that's animated and who won't back down that decides history. It's a tiny minority of evil that's fighting a minority of good, and we outnumbered them 10-1. You have to be the leader. You are the leader. And if you're watching and listening to this, you are the resistance.
I'm going
to rebel slave with a weapon. Disarm him. Get the guards. Disarm him immediately. Whereas one of the slaves has a weapon. Raise the alarm.
I want to be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones, and yet have enough gumption without a presumption to know what's going on. Then I can throw bananas at the global clowns and hear aristocratic moans. I want to be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones. I went looking one day on the internet just to see what I could find, when I heard this talk show maniac just proudly speaking his mind. It was really wild, but the more I heard, it made a whole lot of sense to me. I want to thank you, Alex, for opening my eyes and helping the blind to see. I want to be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones, and yet have enough gumption without a presumption to know what's going on. Then I can throw bananas at the global clowns and hear aristocratic moans. I want to be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones. All the talking heads on the TV screen with an arrogant sophistication, talking about what's been going on around the world and here in our nation. They all seem to turn like a pack of wolves when Alex goes on the air. In spite of the facts, they launch their attacks, and I just don't think it's fair. I wanna be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones, and yet have enough gumption without a presumption that no one's going on. Then I can throw bananas at the global clowns and hear aristocratic moans. I wanna be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones. Yeah, I wanna be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones.
I'm your Christian leader. Never mind Skull and Bones. Never mind Bohemian Grove. Never mind my actual policies. Just buy my rhetoric, buy my lies, because you're my slaves. We're going to put in a Democrat later who works for the exact same people, and you're going to love it then when they do it. All you Democrats that hate the Patriot Act and all you Democrats that hate the police state, you're suddenly going to love it.